Hello. So last time we managed to take down 2 gym leaders, which was pretty fucking sick, I think. We had 0 losses. I'm a little concerned that maybe I was a little bit over-leveled. I mean, Pokeblock technically 2 levels higher than that last gym leader's ace and the other Pokemon, you know, around the level. So I don't want to, like, go too hard on the grinding between now and the next sort of major challenge. So even though technically, let's get the little map up. We now have access to, like, all the water routes around Dewford. We have access to New Moorville. We have access to a few other little bits and pieces as well, north of Rustboro, for example. There's the sunken ship Seymourville, apparently it's called. I'm probably going to leave most of that for now, I think. It's nice to leave some trainers in reserve, because if I want experience later, I can come back and take these guys on, right, as a little extra boost, or to help level up another party member, because, as I say, at the end of the day, I really don't want to be doing too much, like, random grinding. I think what we will do is New Moorville, since we're basically here. And then we will actually just progress towards Fortree. I think that's the plan for today, I think. I'm pretty happy with that plan. First and foremost, our primary, most outstanding, most pressing matter to deal with is that we planted some berries. Look at my berries. Look how important they are. One of these days we're going to find citrus berries. We are, I swear. Because I think orange berries are getting a little bit useless at this point. They're not doing a great deal for us anymore. And obviously if we can find some, like, decent hold items to replace them with, I'll probably start doing that instead. To be fair, we've definitely picked up some hold items that I've just been sitting on. So maybe I should have a look through those and see if there's anything worth swapping them in for. What I want to replant here, though, is 4 blackberries. I get it, I'm probably never getting the Milotic. I understand it's probably not going to be a thing. But just in case at some point, we have to realise, water types are really good. Milotic is a very bulky water type, which is unlikely to die even to super effective moves, that also learns the move Recover. So for a Nuzlocke, it is fucking busted, man. Did we plant something here as well? We didn't, okay. Well, more for me. Anyway, New Moorville's this way, so let's go. Oh. Yeah, we actually have to teach Surf to someone. Jumpluff could learn it. I assume we still have a... Do we still have a free slot on Pokeblock? Not really, those are all really good moves. Let's see who we have. Let's see who we have in the bank. Pokeblock's over-leveled anyway, so... maybe swapping him out for a little bit. He has historically been our ace, right? He's been the Pokemon that we default to if we struggle with things. But I think we'll be just fine. I think we'll manage. I'm assuming... yeah, I was going to say I'm assuming Ariel can learn Surf. Didn't actually know that for sure, but there we go. Much better. Okay, I mean, we caught a Pokemon on this route previously, so we can't get a surf encounter here. We can, however, get an encounter in New Morville. I mean, we're not desperate for new encounters currently, I don't think. I don't think that's something we need to be that concerned about. But it's nice to build up a backup team. You know, we don't really have much in the box in case we start losing people. Iris recognition start. Recognition error. Access limited to authorized personnel. Oh! I guess I'm not allowed in here. I'm pretty certain you can just come here as soon as you get surf on the original games, but... Guess not. Guess not. Alright, progressing with the video game then, I guess. Don't know what we need to do to get in there, but it's a problem for later. We still need Surf out in order to get across here though. Which does mean we're going to be without Peekablup for a while. This is a big stretch of the game. But I mean, what am I going to do? I'm not going to teach Surf to Peekablup. That's not going to happen. Oh yeah, shit. I'll take a good rod. Also worth noting that we haven't caught a Pokemon on this route, Route 118. I think rather than get the surf encounter, because we're going to have a lot of surf encounters in the future, maybe we fish? We could fish, or we could... Hello, Stephen. Why, hello. We met in Granite Cave, didn't we? No, I remember it. It's Joe, right? It's good to see that your journey is going well. You know, Joe, in this vast world there are many kinds of Pokemon. They come in many types. Should you raise different types, or will you only raise Pokemon of a certain type you like? I wonder what you think as a Pokemon trainer. It's not like I could possibly find out what a person thinks or anything. There's no way of communicating with other human beings. All I can do is monologue. Monologue and talk to myself. Which are the same thing, really. Schwan. Hmm? Oh, hello. Latios. Schwa. I can never tell which one's Latios and which one's Latias. I'm incapable of it. Do you want us to soar somewhere with you? Joe, come with me. Latios, I believe that it sought us out for help. If that's the case, let's go. Can I just not? I've got a gym challenge to take on. I completely forgot about this element of this game, by the way. Completely forgot about this. We get a free legendary here. I may just say I'm not allowed to use it. This is nice, isn't it? Thank you, Latios. I don't know what it is. Not quite unease, not quite fear, but there's something unsettling. It's an odd feeling, as though I'm walking in a dream or an illusion. I once heard an odd fable. It said that two Pokemon that live on this island guard some secret about that great form of evolution. Mega Evolution. Could it be that some dangerous element is here because of that? Come, we should be going. Yeah, that's it. Not only do you get a I can't remember if it's Latios or Latias that you get. I don't know if it's this one or the other one. But you get the Mega form of it as well. You get its Mega Stone, like, just for free now after beating 5 gyms. I'm definitely just not going to use that. It's too free and too powerful. It kind of goes against the nature of the challenge. Carve the roots. Those whose memories fade seek to carve them from their hearts. Latias, it's beautiful. If I were to describe such beauty in terms of a stone, it would be a sunstone. I mean, beauty isn't a word I'd use for it. Phallic, sure, definitely phallic. No, it goes beyond that. Isn't its brilliance like that of a Dawnstone? It's fantastic as a Steel-type Pokemon. Not all of us have a weird boner for Steel-type Pokemon, Steven. That's a you thing. Why are Team Aqua here? Team Aqua, is it? So Latia's noticed they're coming, and that's why it called on us. What's this, you? Mr. Matza, that Pipsqueak over there is the kid that I heard that keeps getting in our way, but rather than that rather alluring gentleman with him, I feel like I should know him from somewhere. Maybe he's a contest star. I like how they recognise me because I bumped into them once, but they don't recognise the Pokemon League champion. Oh no, I don't have time to worry about that. The name's Matt. That's Team Aqua admin Matt to you. What I want from you is that Latias behind you there, the Mega Stone. We of Team Aqua are definitely going to need the transcendent power of Mega Evolution to achieve our ambitions. So how about it? If you get out of our way, we won't rough you up. Go right ahead. It's good that you feel up to joking, but this is no laughing matter. Look, let me have my fun, man. I'll take part in this battle as well. Let's protect Latias from these beasts together. Okay, are you just going to body them? Do I need to be here? You're just going to send out a Metagross or something? To be fair, I did beat 2 of those recently, so, you know. Okay, Rampardos is actually pretty fucking terrifying, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I can definitely one-shot the Machop, but I'm really afraid of that Rampardos, man. What's it going to be doing? What do we think is going to come out of it? Do we think it's smart enough to use a... I was going to say it's smart enough to use a ground move because it's super effective, but I have Levitate, don't I? I'll be immune to ground moves, immune to fighting moves, immune to normal moves. Which is why Haunter is so fucking broken, by the way. If it has a rock move, that could very easily just kill me. I no longer feel quite so over-leveled, I'm not going to lie. Also, I have no idea why... yeah, Steven sent out a Vivillon because randomizer. Yeah, that's why. I was like, hang on, shouldn't he be using a Steel type? Gertrude's weak to rock moves, Terra's weak to rock moves, Nala's weak to rock moves, Nasher is really our only safe swap in here, but he's under-leveled. I really don't like this. I'm really afraid of that Rampardos. I don't even know how we kill it. I don't know what we do about it. Like, Gertrude's our best bet against it, really, but... Gertrude is, as previously mentioned, also weak to rock moves. We don't even have our bulky swap in we can go to. This is what happens when we leave Pika-Blup behind, man. Everything goes to shit. I'm gonna go Gertrude, I think. And pray. Okay, that's good. That's good for sure. Ooh, Mega Drain. I mean, technically, it's not a very powerful move. Not that. And Bullet Seed is going to do more damage on average because it's a physical move. Despite being a physical move, I mean. Just because it has much higher base power. I think Mega Drain's probably going to be more beneficial in the long run, though. I'd rather have Giga Drain, but, you know, baby steps, I guess. It's also entirely possible that Gertrude just dies now, so... yeah, that would have been very super effective. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to King Shield here. Because if it hits me, it gets its attack fucked. And we can just sort of rely on this Vivillon to kill it for us. Which, let's face it, it's doing a really good job of that. Okay, cannot King Shield again now. What I can try and do is put it to sleep. And it's possible this thing just didn't know any good moves, because I feel like you would think an admin would be using good AI, and if it was using good AI, then it would be... Like, it used Assurance on Haunter, right? So it was aiming for super effectivity, which implies good AI. You would think that if it had, like, Rock Head or something... is that the move? Head Smash, that's the one I'm thinking of. You know, some big powerful rock move, it would have actually used it there, but I don't know. Eep. Oh, strong, ain't you? You're an interesting punk too, I'll give you that. I did nothing, I just let Steven kill you. I love interesting, my dudes, that's why I love my bro Archie. That's why I'm going to start loving you from now on too. I don't like this large man saying that to this little boy, I really don't. Next time I see you, I'll smash it. Get in the game, Joe. Get in the game. Let's get out of here, you dull grunt. Fucking hell, man. Ha. Good work, Joe. My Vivillon absolutely swept the shit out of those Pokemon. Thanks for the heal, I guess. We're now able to protect both this wonderful Pokemon and its Mega Stone, thanks to you. Huzzah! And it looks as though Latias may also have recognized you as a trainer worthy of its trust. Look, it's trying to offer you its allegiance. I believe it's trying to show what it wants to do with you on your journey. Whatever. Whatever. Please select a Pokemon to send back to your PC boxes. The Latias is the one I want to send back to my PC boxes. Off you go, Hector. Going to give a nickname to Latias. I typed a little R, then tried to press the button that I thought was delete so I could go back and put an E and then an R, and it just made it a capital R, and I'm kind of fine with that. This is cheat R. You'd like to nick? Are you sure? Are you sure that's the name you want to go with? Are you positive on that? This is like a legendary. No, okay, yeah, that's the one you want to go with. Okay. And it's gone. Take this from me. Oh, I thought he was going to like give me advice, but he gave me an item. It's the Mega Ring. Now, I'm not against using the Mega Bracelet if I happen to find, you know, the Mega Stone for Gengar, or... Do we have any other potential Megas on my team? Jumpluff needs a Mega, I think. We need to have a chat with Game Freak about who they're giving Mega Evolution to. Stop giving it to fucking Mewtwo and Charizard. Give it to some of the underloved, you know. I got bored of reading that conversation, I'm sorry. If you were really engaged in this story, then you'll have to go back and read it yourself in your own time. We don't even fly back on Latias. What was the point in forcing it into my party? Like, fuck off. Actually, fuck all off. Can I... That's not a Latias. That's definitely not a Latias, is it? Is it actually holding... It is holding Latias, okay. Good for it, I guess. I mean, I'm not using that either. Okay, here's the thing though. If we head back to town now to deposit him and make space in the party for actual party members, there's a good chance we'll run into a water encounter as we surf back. So, if we want to actually get like a proper Route 118 encounter, we should do that first and then go back. Yes. Okay. Okay, yes. Okay, yes, that's pretty sick, actually. Do we think a Mega Drain kills this? I'm 7 levels higher, but I'm also a Jumpluff, and Mega Drain isn't a very powerful move. Dive Ball would be good, right? Works especially well when catching Pokemon that live underwater. I mean, technically, right? Fuck it. Nice. I love Lantern, man. It's a great Pokemon. Really bulky, has either, I believe, a move that absorbs water or a move that absorbs electric. Like, he becomes completely immune to those two things. And oh, it's also just a fucking sick design. One of my favourite Pokemon, honestly. We'll call this... This is Radish. Why is it called Radish? I don't know. Don't question me. Sometimes it's just kind of cute to name a Pokemon after food, you know? Let's see what else we could have won. 5 Diglets. Is that like technically a Dugtrio and... Oh, hang on. One of these is going to have Arena Trap, right? I guess not. I guess not. I'm sure Diglett has Arena Trap. The fact that, like, oh, but do Swarm versions always have the hidden ability? Is that how that works? I don't know, man. Just mentioning Arena Trap reminds me of the desert because it's full of Trapinches, which is another place that we can technically go and haven't been yet. I mean, we could go get the fossil, I guess. That is something we could do. I don't know, that fight was a bit of a wake-up call running into a level 31 like that, but to be fair, my team's not, like, chronically lower than that. And I imagine a Team Rocket admin is going to be a fair bit more powerful than a regular Joe, right? An average Joe, if you will. See, it's funny because that's the name of my channel. That's what you're watching right now. This is the Average Joe Network. Right. As I say, I'm not completely against using legendaries. I'm against using free legendaries, right? If we catch one fair and square later in the game, then I would definitely consider it. But this is officially dead. Officially, legally dead. Radish could definitely learn Surf, right? I mean, there's no way I'm replacing Pika-Blup. Pika-Blup is so fucking good, man. And I don't really think I've got room to replace anyone else on the team either. We've got a lot of bases to cover with our remaining slots. It would be nice to just be able to surf and have my actual main party with me though, you know? Oh well. Such is life. I think there's a PC at the Weather Institute if we get that far. Can swap out once we get up there. Can't believe they gave me a Landorus. That would have been so good for the team as well. I mean, I know we have a ground type now, but historically that has been something we've struggled with for so long, and then just giving me, like, the strongest ground type in history for free. You're a trainer, right? You wanna fight? He does, in fact, want to fight. Fisherman Barney. Skrelp is not a water type. It's a poison dragon? I think. So this will be super effective. Let's assume it's going to try that again. This could be a good opportunity to flex Nasher. What's that? What does that move do? Transformed into the ground type. Oh, it copies my type? Okay. I'm gonna dual chop it anyway. That's not as much damage as I'd hoped for. Do we think extreme speed kills? Let's find out. There was no train of thought there. I was like, this could be a thing. Let's press it. Zeb Striker. Okay, I mean, that's pretty free, right? What's that going to do to me? Die in one dig? We resist that. I usually don't really like the really, cool looking edgy Pokemon, you know? I think Garchomp is like my exception to that rule. It's so fucking sick, man. Land sharks in general are just a cool concept. A cool fantasy concept, and they made a really cool design around it. We'll keep leading Nasher, I think. Getting more of that experience. I know it's a really long time before he evolves again, but he's kind of doing okay now. No item here? Okay. Okay, if you insist. We don't have anyone with cut. That's fine, I think we can get through this way, right? Yeah, we can. What's over here? A trainer, apparently. I mean... it's a Bunju. Yeah, it survived. Fair play to it. And poisoned me! Which is actually good, because it meant I avoided the stun spore, which would have been far worse. And a Wormadam. Yeah, you probably should shudder in anticipation. Shuddering in anticipation only ever sounds like a sexual thing. Am I crazy? Sounds like something from a corny romance novel. That did a lot more damage than I expected it to. I know it was neutral, but even so, like, fucking hell, man. Let's get Nala in here. Clean this fucker up. I'd really like Nala to evolve, to be honest. That doesn't happen till 35, apparently. Which I guess isn't that far away, but... she's definitely fallen off, you know? She was very helpful when we first got her, but now it's like... could we not get a little bit of a stat boost, you know? Just a little bit. There's a little bit of a stat boost for me. Poison persists after battle, right? It does, yeah. Should probably do something about that then. Guess I'll use that on Nala. Actually, don't have a great deal of recovery items. I assume we got a poison cure berry, whichever one that is. Yeah, Petcha. We've got 81 Orans. We don't need to save them all for holding. In fact, no one's holding an Oran berry right now. It's almost like we came straight from a gym or something. There we go, much better. An item there, I don't think we can get up to it from here, but good to remember. This is not a good matchup for Nasher, is it? Oh, fuck off. Come on now. That was one step. It was a singular step we took there. Okay, yeah, fight this trainer. Up here is the berry plantation, right? Which is probably going to be a good place to have access to. Don't know if I'm ever going to really want to make the journey over here on a regular basis, but just being able to plant like 50 fucking berries is quite useful. A little bit concerned this might have a ground move, but you only live once and all that. Oh no, not my bad ability. You replaced my bad ability. Which actually would have been good right now because this is female, but still. It does know a ground move. Wow, I called it. I mean, it won't kill, right? Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. The speed drop's concerning. Do you think it might outspeed me now? Does it matter? I have extreme speed. Okay, now we probably don't stay in against this. This is probably someone else's problem. Think it dies in one Mega Drain? Really hoping for a ground move here. Nope, it went for a rock move, which is quite scary actually. Yeah, those berries are doing nothing, man. Die in one Mega Drain, please. Oh yeah, sturdy. Almost died in one Mega Drain. Technically, legally should have died in one Mega Drain, but the gods were against me, it seems. I liked her team, though. Skiddo / Go-Goat doesn't see enough love. I think it's a cool Pokemon. So we can't, like, go far this direction, right? This is all a one-way route for later. There is a double battle there. That's kind of scary. Yeah, we definitely don't want aerial front and center in that case. We'll lead the Terra Nasher Terra team. Mid-stage Gothita. An unevolved Apom. I think we're probably fine here. Oh, don't do that. Fucking hell, don't do that. Okay, that's scary now. That's scary now, actually. We need to kill that immediately. All focus goes to killing that immediately. Ignore the Ipom. Screech is scary, but it's not going to help the Goth Eater in any way, and we can swap. This is level 35 as well, what the fuck? We don't really have anyone we can swap to who can definitely take that. If anything, I think Nash is probably most likely to be able to take that. Future Sight still goes off even if the Pokemon dies, right? The only way we can avoid it is if we win the battle. This level gap is terrifying, man. Okay, here's what we'll do. I think Extreme Speed will kill the Goth Eater. Right? Do we need to double commit into the Goth Eater just in case? I think we do, yeah. I mean, if Extreme Speed kills, then the other attack just goes into the IPOM anyway, so we're probably fine. You gotta remember, Terra did get Screeched though, which is also terrifying. Like, we're not in a good position right now, despite it being a 2-on-1. What the fuck just happened? What the actual fuck just happened? Well, so much for my potential game-winning pseudo-legendary Pokemon, you know? I guess that's over now. I guess that's all gone. Don't fuck with level 35s, man. They were high level. They were some high level characters right there. Ooh, okay. What do we have to replace Nasher then? Maybe we are gonna have to go fight some of those random trainers on random routes. Maybe we're not quite as ready for progression as I thought we were. Okay, that would have been a dog shit catch. I'm so glad we got Lantern over that. That sucked, man. that was awful. Why did... Was it actually Garchomp that got hit? Gabite that got hit by the Screech? Did I misinterpret that? I know it crit, but even so... Like, that was so much damage from an IPOM. It wasn't even an Ambipom, it was an IPOM. It's the baby one. Even with a Screech, even with a crit, I would never in a million years have expected that to kill. I think it has Technician, to be fair, so I guess that means double hit is boosted to a more reasonable power. A lot of factors I wasn't necessarily taking into account there. Sigh. Back to the old team, I guess. Okay. I mean, we need to be on the lookout for a 6th. I don't think that 6th is currently in our boxes. I think there's going to be a new catch. Which is fine, because we need the 6th slot for Surf at the moment anyway. I guess maybe Lantern wouldn't be terrible as a 6th. Let me go have a look, actually. If Radish the Lantern has half-decent nature, and ideally the lightning absorb thing could actually be a pretty good answer into some of the things we're struggling with. No, it has illuminate. Dog shit nature. Yeah, no. Nope, sorry. Shall we go see if we can find some catches in some of the routes we've skipped then? Starting with the desert, I think. I think we start in the desert. I'm still in disbelief though. I'm still in disbelief at that happening. And I bomb so casually. It's with a 2-hit attack, one-shotting a Gabite with the first hit. I mean, the level advantage, sure, but even so, like that was insane, man. One shot. One shot. My eyes, my eyes. Where we're going, we don't need eyes. God, they're all talking about their eyes. Have you guys considered getting some really cool Go goggles? That must be nice having a dragon type. That must be really sick, actually. Imagine. I mean, this thing's got high attack after the Intimidate. I think we're probably okay here. We're probably okay to just beat it up with Terror. Hope that doesn't crit, though. No, we're fine. We're fine. No concerns. Zero concerns, actually. We're here for an encounter, and all I'm doing is fighting trainers. I'm not really doing it right, am I? Oh, is there not a dungeon for this? Are they just out in the middle of the? Huh, okay. I don't know if these are even going to necessarily revive into the things that they normally will, but either way, I think the root fossil's the better choice, right? Cradley is very defensive, and we could use it a good defensive type. That's not our encounter for this route, though. I want to make that very clear. That will be our encounter for wherever the fuck we revive it. That was the Devoncore, right? How do we get wild battles here? How does that happen? Anyone got any info on that? One shot. Nice. Can I not get encounters on a bike? Is there something to that? Like, I feel like I should have run into something by now. What in the name of shitting Christ is Storm Throw? It's a fighting move. The user strikes the target with the first blow. Attack always results in a critical hit. That sounds really good. It's a shame my only Pokemon that can learn it doesn't want to learn it. Is there a bug catcher here? There we go, finally. Finally. Okay, yeah, we'll take that, we'll take that. That's not a bad find, actually. How do we not kill it? I guess quick attack probably won't, right? What I should do, though, is just go to jump off and sleep it. Who is wounded. So this might be a bit scary, actually. Does nothing. We are 100% still outspeed. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, if that's got a good nature, then that could potentially be our 6th for now. I don't think fighting adds much, though. We need a ground or an electric type. We really need a ground or an electric type, I think. This is M. Bison. Legally distinct from any other fighter you may have heard of. Yeah, that didn't really provide... Like, it's not... It's a good Pokemon, is the thing. It's just not really filling the gaps on the team particularly well, I don't think. Like, what do we need fighting for? Realistically, fighting beats normal. Okay, everything beats normal. Fighting beats steel. Fire beats steel. Fighting beats rock. Water and grass beat rock. Like, we kind of have... We have that shit covered, for the most part. Beats dark, I guess. God, losing Gabite has genuinely put me on a really bad back foot right now. It's really like put me in a position where I don't really know. It does have no guard, which is cool. It's got a pretty shocking nature, though. I don't really know what it would do with no guard either, is the thing. Like, what moves do you want to give a Machamp that have low accuracy? I know it can learn Fissure in Gen 1 and that's the meme, but like... In this playthrough, I don't really think we're going to get much out of a no-guard Machamp. I don't think. Oh shit, normal gem, nice. Let me through, thank you. Yeah, normal gem could mean a really powerful extreme speed out of Nala or something, I guess. We have a use for that. Okay, still just Charmanders, that's fine. Not much to be gained from that. Just intrigued as to what else we could have got here. I think there's like 4 different Pokemon that appear here normally, right? Like Sandshrew, Cacturn, Trapinch, and Baltoy. Extreme speed, one spot, one shot, one shot. One shot is the term I wanted there. One shot. No, I didn't think so. It can't do shit to me though, which is nice. I mean, this feels kind of free, but it might have something I'm not expecting. Took less damage than that than I was expecting, honestly. Don't be a super effective hidden power. It was! For a minute there, I thought I was losing 2 Pokemon in this single video. So that's either ground or water. Right, is there anything super... Oh, or rock, yeah. I think we go for safety here, assuming it's going to do that again. Haha. I forgot like my entire team has extreme speed. I mean, why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it, I guess? Yay! Survived and leveled up. Well done, Nala. Really can't be bothered going back, so we'll just do that instead. There was another trainer somewhere. I appear to have lost him. There he is. Not a trainer. Not a trainer. Not really the hold item I was looking for there, but it's a hold item. It's something, I guess. Anything up here? Probably a lot of hidden items in this desert that I've not been mashing A appropriately for, but... who needs them? What the fuck? Why is this guy just calling out my fashion sense? Do you think you're some sort of champion for justice with those dough goggles? You're getting so fucking glaciated. Extreme speed probably does more damage, to be honest, but I just wanted to press that button. See what we get out of an extreme speed. They're about the same, actually. Oh no! Does this kill now? Probably with the sand tip, at least it does, right? I know it does, good. Okay, that's the whole desert aside from this area. Which has a scary woman and a karate man. You not want to fight me? Are you sure? Yeah, I thought you did. I thought you were a fighter, not a lover. All these fuckers with their dragon types thinking they're so fucking cool. I don't think we risk Nala here. Annoyingly, Nala is one of our dragon counters right now. I don't really want to switch directly into Ecto either, because Ecto notoriously very fucking frail. I think we'll go Terror. Get the Intimidate. It's crit fishing, which I really do not like. Really do not like that at all. It's also immune to... Why is it not taking sand damage? It's pure dragon type, right, Shogun? Sandstorm should hurt that. Okay, I don't really want to stay in any longer here. If it's going to be using Dragon Breath, then we'll just wall that, I guess. Is it like its ability? Does it prevent weather effects or something? I don't know shit about Shogun, man. Are there really like no items up here? Is it just you can come up here to fight 2 more trainers if you want? Oh, actually. No, she just chats shit. She doesn't give me anything. Well, that was a waste of fucking time, wasn't it? Yeah, we should probably be wrapping up now. Calling it a day, you know? I'm just sort of trying to decide where I want to leave myself for next time. Ooh. Almost missed that. I think we just head back to Morville, right? I do want to revive my fossil. But that's not here, and I don't want this video to be over an hour, and it's getting very fucking close. So yeah, thank you for watching. Fucking sucked that we lost the Garchomp to B. But to be fair, it wasn't going to evolve for another like 20 odd levels. It would have been relatively mid up until that point. It may be a good thing in the long run that we ended up not sinking a load of experience into it and it just dying further down the line. You know, we can look at it that way. This is not the Poké Center. It's definitely not the Poké Center. But yes, unfortunate nonetheless. And I guess next time we will have to continue towards Fortree City, is that what it's called? The next gym. Level 35 trainers, be damned. Just see what the future holds for us. I'll see you for that. Bye.